Thomas Guy Scott, CEO and lead consultant of Tide Changer Consulting here. Good morning. So a common question I get just as people have submitted their round 2 applications is what happens next? So the next couple of weeks is going to be fairly quiet for the majority of candidates. In some cases, you may find, if you are a very strong candidate, that you get a very, very quick invite to interview for the MBA. So keep an eye on your email, keep an eye on your application portals to check for any progress. However, the majority of people are going to have to wait a little longer. The business schools need time to review all of the applications, and for many of them, this is thousands and thousands and thousands. So give them a bit of breathing space and wait for the answers. So when will your interview decision come? Well, this depends on the school. Some schools will have a fixed date. Harvard is a good example. They will let you know on one day, and they will let everybody know that same day at the same time whether they have an interview or not. Whereas other schools, Stanford perhaps the most famous, will operate what we call like a rolling cycle. So there'll be a number of weeks that they open this for. Some people get invited at the beginning, some people get invited at the end. At the end of the day, if you get an opportunity to interview, that means that you've got a good chance of getting in. So it's important to keep an eye on your email over the next few weeks, but also to take a little bit of time off. It's been very stressful to get to this point, to get your applications in. Take a couple of weeks just to breathe and prepare yourself ahead of the interview cycle. But what happens if you don't get an interview? Well, unfortunately, sometimes it does happen that people will be outright rejected from the business schools that they've applied for. If this happens, it's unfortunate, but it is part of the application process. However, some people may find themselves in one of two situations. They may get to an interview but later be waitlisted, or they may be waitlisted for an interview. So what should you do if you're waitlisted? If you're waitlisted, do not give up hope. At the end of the day, if the business school was not interested in you at all, they would have just rejected you. So the fact that you're still on the wait list means that there is a feasible chance of you getting an offer to that program. And what we always recommend you do in these situations is write a letter or follow the instructions to update your application. So you should log in to the business school portal where there will be additional instructions for waitlist candidates about what they can do. Some will enable you to send a short updated letter. Others will allow you to add minor updates to your application, maybe some additional awards you've won in the last few weeks. There are opportunities to show how your application is improved. And of course, if you've improved your GMAT or your GRE, absolutely 100% get that into the application system, because that could give you a positive, tangible boost to your application. However, there are no guarantees that a waitlist letter will get you an offer, and sometimes a waitlist can turn into a declined application later on. It does happen. But here's the important thing. You should always stay on the waitlist, in my opinion, because you never know when an offer might come. And we've had a couple of times now people who have been on the waitlist for Kellogg, for example, who have stayed on that wait list maybe through round 1 and round 3 and then got an offer at the very end of the cycle. And so never give up faith. You never know when the offer may come. And if you do get an offer via the wait list and you are able to accept and go and study that MBA, nobody cares once you're there. Whether you got in round 1, round 2 or on the wait list, once you've got yourself a seat at the table, you're in and you can enjoy the MBA and take advantage of it as much as every other person. So my best advice for the next couple of weeks now, as I said, is take a little break, prepare yourself, hopefully start working on your interview techniques. We have a free interview guide for all MBA candidates, whether they're one of our clients or not. Check out the link in the video below where you can download that, with tons of tips and hints from people who have successfully got into the world's top schools, the Harvards, the Kellogg's, the Stanfords, the MITs, loads of great tips to help prepare you for that interview process. So here we are, wishing you the very best of luck in your round 2 applications, and hopefully the next couple of weeks, next month will be a really positive part of your life, and here's to success in 2023. All the best.